What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me on D's analysis. We're going to be looking at MSTY today. So we've had our two downward sloping trend lines. It looks like we're getting a repeat of this move. We're currently somewhere in between here, and it looks like we're just trying to repeat that move. We'd love to see it. Last time we had this zone drawn out because this is a key level of support and resistance. Maybe we chop a little bit when we get here. Maybe we blast through it, depending on MicroStrategy and BTC. But I was also saying that perhaps you might want to drip all the way up to here. You could even drip even higher if you want to. And then you can cut it off and then you can reallocate into something else, or you can buy MSTY eventually down the road, or create a cash position. There's so many different ways that you can go about MSTY. It's a very cool tool. It's almost like the online real estate of like generating income. So it's pretty cool how you can navigate that income and flow it into different things or flow it back into MSTY to create more income. But the price action is looking very good. We're actually going to do something a little different today. We're actually going to try doing it with the adjusted without the dividends being distributed, just so you get a clean picture of the price action and stuff. But we'll do that a little bit later in the video. We're just going to take a look here at the SMAs. And we broke the 20 and the 50. We're getting a strong move off of that. You love to see that on the weekly. We haven't made our way up to the 20 or the 50 yet. We will get there with time, of course, when this move starts ramping up largely. On the Bollinger Bands, we are making our way up to the red band. So let's see if we can hug it, how we did here. And we'll hug it, hug it, hug it. And then on our pullbacks, maybe small pullbacks to the blue band, and then continue hugging it all the way up. That's what we want to see. And here we got our strong bounce off the green band, and we're making our way up to the blue band. We want to see a close on the weekly, get a retest of it, and push up higher. And it looks like it's almost lining up with this midline that we have drawn out. So this is going to be a key level that we want to break and hold. In terms of the RSI, we're looking very good. We got our inverse head and shoulders pushing up higher, creating higher highs, higher lows. We just broke this recent high here in March 25th, and we're pushing up higher. And we have an established move above this yellow moving average. So this is looking very, very good. And looks like we got some kind of a bottom here. We're pushing up higher. Hopefully we can make it all the way to oversold territory. Last time we only made it up to 64, but let's see if we can push all the way up and have an extended move. I would love to see that for MSTR, MSTY, and Bitcoin all together. That would be amazing. On the MACD, we're looking very good. We're just breaking back into the bullish territory, the positive territory. We're getting our steady stair step up, and the blue line has broken this gray dotted line here at the 0 point. So it's a very bullish sign. We love to see that. And here on the weekly, we are curling back up, and the bearish momentum is almost gone. It has dwindled down almost to zero. So maybe 2 more weeks, or maybe next week, and we're back to green candles like we see here. And now we're going to do an adjusted version. I'm going to mark this up really quick, and then we'll talk about it. So here on the adjusted version, looks very good. Looks like we had 2 flagpoles play out, just how we saw in MicroStrategy, since they're following one another. But as you can see here, flagpole 1 played out pretty clean. Connect these bottoms, and this measured move didn't take you quite up to that point, but let's say we'll take it to here. So we'll use that flagpole to measure out the next one. Let's see if it does take us to that next target. Maybe that's up to 40, or maybe it's even a little bit higher. If we adjust it to this point here, maybe it takes us to 45 here on the adjusted scale. Remember, the adjusted scale is different, as you can see. The price action looks very different, because when you go to the other scale, we've already hit 46 multiple times. So, but here on this chart, maybe it does hit that 43 level. So that would be a nice move to the upside. And maybe it's just a chop, and we do the same thing all over again. Maybe it's another stair step. We go here, pull back again, but at least we pull back maybe to this wick after this large move up, and then shoot up even higher. And then we take a look at the Fibonacci. we pulled back to the 618. We got one bounce off the fib, made it to the top again, one bounce off the 618 again. So these are the key levels, the 0.5 to the 618. So we bounced off the 618 2 times and a couple times off the 0.5. That's the key level to continue the bullish momentum. Since this is a bullish pool, this is support for the upside. And on a larger scale, we have hit the 0.5 to the 618. Perfect bounce off of that level. You love to see that, and that's very, very bullish for MSTY. And then if we pull it to just this leg alone, we made it to the 618 as well, and we didn't even close outside of it. We closed just on it, and we're pushing up higher. We're already past the 382 to show a nice move to the upside. Things are looking very bullish for MSTY, and I think this can be a great tool to make some solid income on the side. And there's a million different ways that you can use this. So look up all the different kinds of ways, do your research and understand how to navigate these, but they can be a great tool for your portfolio if you navigate it the right way. That's all I have for you guys, a quick little video, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.